So in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can find your life's purpose. Because believe me when I tell you, life with and without a purpose is night and day. There is a huge difference in living, how you feel, your peace, your fulfillment, what bothers you, your emotional tolerance, your confidence, your charisma. All of these things are just affected by, your life purpose. Do you know what you want to do in life? Do you have something that calls for you, some passion, some ambition, something you spend a lot of time on? A craft you want to master? Because excellence is a gift. Purpose is a gift that it's hard to come by. It's not something that is given like this. It's something you work for. It's something you have to find. And sometimes, don't be hard on yourself if you seem or if you think that you don't have a purpose, because the truth is the act of searching for a purpose is also purpose. So the only people who are actually losing are the people who are neither searching nor have they found their actual purpose. You either have your purpose, you know what you want to do, and you just want to go all in, or you're at least searching because you know how important purpose is, and you're searching for your purpose, and that itself is a purpose. It is a mission, the mission to find the mission. Because once you have these things, life becomes good, life becomes colorful. You become more fulfilled, you become more confident, you become more of your true, authentic self. So the way you find a purpose is by just doing so many things that you eventually find everything that you don't like, which leaves you with a couple of options of things you could like. And then you try those things out and, you see, okay, what do I like most? What would I be spending my time doing if money wasn't a factor? If there was no money involved, if money, the currency was not money, you could live for free. What would you spend your time doing? Because that is going to dictate your level of fulfillment. And if there is no fulfillment in your work, then achievement becomes very difficult. Success becomes near impossible. You need to understand this. The people who achieve success in any field are the people who work the longest over the longest period of time, which means they're consistent and they do not quit. Imagine how hard it is versus how easy it is for a person who, let's say person A is somebody who loves what they do. They wake up, they think about it, they dream about it. They just want to master this. They love seeing themselves as the person who does that thing. They couldn't imagine themselves doing anything else. This person versus person B who hates what they do. They just do it because, maybe they'll succeed, or maybe they like the outcome. Maybe they're after money, whatever it is, but they just don't like the work itself. Think about person A who loves their work is going to be able to work 12 hours, and person B is also going to be able to work 12 hours. But the thing is, person A can work 12 hours every single day of the week and still feel happy, still feel purposeful, and still feel like they still have something to give. Person B is going to work 12 hours for a couple of days, for a couple of weeks, and then eventually crash and burn. And they're going to get burnout, they're going to get creative block, they're just going to be feeling so overwhelmed. They might even get sick. They might even get catch a cold or something because of all the stress. And they're eventually going to have to quit because they can't keep faking outcome and achievement. And, you can't just keep going even when you hate it, even when you're just you want to stop. Because the truth is, person A, the person who loves their work, the person who has purpose and meaning and fulfillment in their lives is going to be able to work the longest without getting burnt out. And that is what is going to make the difference. So you need to become like person A. And the way you do that is by finding your purpose. And the way you find your purpose is by trying different things. And consistency is one of the most important things. So check the first link in the description if you want to master consistency, master focus, and master discipline, which are going to in turn help you find your purpose. If that interests you, check the first link in the description where you can get Focus OS, which isn't even that much. It's basically the system and the community of like-minded members who are on self-improvement, who want to improve themselves, who want to be disciplined, and know that it is the only option. The only option is to be disciplined, to be focused and consistent. There is nothing else. There's no other way to live than to do these things. And if you need assistance, if you think you're fine by yourself, go ahead, try by yourself. But personally, I've found progress to be 10 times better when I have a system, when I have a community, when I have a brotherhood of people who support each other, people who are on the same path and know what they want to do. So if you're interested, you know where to go. Otherwise, do your own thing. That's fine as well. So that's all for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. You got this.